Morning. So something a little bit different today than our bike reviews. Today we're going on what I like to call a Route Recce. What that is we're going to go on a bit of a ride out, stop at a few locations, talk about the locations, and with a bit of luck, you guys watching it and I get to do more of these adventures. I'm Liam, this is Moto Planet.
This is what we love.
So we're going to start off at home, we're going to ride over to Llangollen where the official route will begin. I'm going to get my gear, let's go. Woo. Righto then. Pockets, check. Zip, check. Let's go. Oh. Whee! Take a right. You know what this means, don't you? I see a bridge. Oh, what are we going to do when we see a bridge? Time to be a yob. Sorry, mate. The Duke of Wellington. I was going to say that looks like a nice pub, but it's got metal shutter doors all over the windows. It's a beautiful spot, it is. Right, we're here. We've landed in Llangollen, or Llangollen as the English say. It's got pubs, cafes, shops. It's got a railway line from Corwin to Llan, which was built in 1865 and redeveloped in 1975 because it was pretty. Along that railway line, you can meet your hero if your hero is Thomas the Tank Engine. I had my 5th birthday party on there if anybody's interested. We sure this is a motorbike channel? So anyway, back to bikes, enough about kayakers and walkers and all that jazz. We're going to start the route off at the bottom of the Horseshoe Pass and we're going to make our way up through the valley. Lovely twisty, turny road. Twisty, turny road? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, lovely twists and turns, just exactly what bikers like. And we're going to stop at the top for a little break at an old biker's favourite. You may or may not recognise it, but there's a reason why we're attracted to this location and we'll find out. Oh, I feel rain. So there's the railway I was mentioning. Thomas isn't home today though. Oh well, we'll do him next time. So, man and a dog. Hello dog. A little Shih Tzu. Red light. So it begins. Ponderosa, weak bridge. So I do believe if you go up to the left that way, you got the Horseshoe Falls. I say falls, it's more of a weir, there's not really much going on. And there you go. Now it's called the Horseshoe Pass. I'll give you 3 guesses why it's called the Horseshoe Pass, but I'll give you a hint. You go this way and you go that way. Ow, hit the camera. This is what we love. Watch out for the gravel and speed. And then there's the view, the panoramic view. Now, over there with all the rocks, it's actually called the panorama. Fun fact. Anyway, here we are. We're going to take a little break up here now and stop off in this little lay-by here. Fantastic. That was lovely, that. And we're here. Horseshoe Pass. Now obviously, as you can see on the way up here, there's a reason why this road has become so popular amongst bikers. Lovely sweeping corners, all the undulations you could ever want, and of course you've got that incredible view. Now, there was an initiative launched way back when to improve the safety on the road, obviously with the ever-growing popularity. One thing that changed on this road was the 40-mile-an-hour limit. Not a lot of people were happy about it. Obviously bikers in general are never happy when the speed limit gets changed. However, it worked. It did improve the safety. Now, of course, how much of that was down to speed vans at the top, we don't know. But overall, does it matter? Does 40 mile an hour really the end of the world when you've got a view like that? I'd argue not. What we'd normally do now is we'd head on around the corner and we'd stop at the Ponderosa. Now the Ponderosa café is a very, very famous place amongst motorcyclists. Everybody remembers it. Very sad, but it closed doors a little while ago. Massively devastating to a lot of motorbikes, because that was where it was on the map for places to go for bikers. That's where they went. You turn up at any weekend, there'd be groups of bikers all over the place. Families would be around, little boys would be walking around pointing at all the shiny bikes. All like-minded people sharing the obsession of motorbikes. Cars as well, everybody would turn up, no matter what weekend, rain or shine. Massive car park space. Hundreds, and I mean hundreds of bikes. It's a really, really massive shame that they're not opening. Hopefully in the near future they do reopen. I mean, I passed my test, and as soon as I got my motorbike, within the first week I was up there. It was the first place to do, because that's just what bikers do. They get on their bike, they go out the house, and they just ride and ride and ride. They might have a destination in mind, not always necessarily. They don't know what direction they're going in, they just go. And then when you get there, there's other bikers that have done exactly the same thing. So when it's closed, now it's closed down, it's sort of lost the enthusiasm, it's lost that, not enthusiasm, what's the word, the magic, shall we say. It's lost that emotion that it had. Now, as sad as it is that the Ponderosa has closed, there are other options in mind, and we are going to try out a new option today. I have read up on it, I've not been there before, but I am really looking forward, because apparently it's not just a place for a quick bite to eat, it's an experience full of memorabilia specific to motorbikes. Old, classic bikes stuff, race stuff, you name it. We'll see that, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, to get there, we do have a route in mind, of course. It's a Route Recce. The Route Recce will be posted in the description, by the way, if you do want to do this route. We're going to head down the pass. We've been up. We're going to head down through the Nantegarth Pass. You might know the Nantegarth, you might not. It's a very, very good road. Absolutely loads of lovely turns, tight turns. You don't even need to go more than 40 mile an hour to enjoy that road, so that's perfect. And then we're going to head into Ruthin. From Ruthin, up the Clwyd Gate, eventually veering off to avoid loads of A road traffic. We're going to go off, more twisties, because that's just what we like, until eventually we do arrive at the Old Stores Motorcycle Cafe. Grab a bite to eat, reflect on the day. Yeah, that's right. Right then, on we go. Oh, I love the sound of this bike. I forgot my earplugs. Oh well, not to worry. Right then, over we go. It's chuffing freezing now. Oh, it's cold. Oh, here she is. Here she is, the Ponderosa. Very sad. All the sheeps. So look at the size of that car park. Hundreds of bikes in there. So sad. Now then, it's all downhill now. The view's not quite as spectacular this way. Watch out for the sheeps. Hello, Sean. Now, cattle grid coming up, and it is on a corner. Watch out for that. Absolutely killed it. I don't want to go stupid speed, I just want to go more than 40. I think the Nantegarth is 40 as well now. Oh, what's he doing? Watch out for that hole. Oh, flashy lights. Yay, 60! So we go up this hill, and then at the top of the hill we've got the roundabout. I once sat passenger in a 370 doing a donut around this, drifting around this roundabout once. Passenger. I wasn't the rider. Yeah, that's all clear. Whee! This is a really nice part of the road, really smooth. Don't give way, all clear. Oh, we're getting close to the Nantergarth now. Hello, Mr. Biker. God, excited. I do love this piece of road. Honestly, it's got to be one of my favourite local roads ever. Oh look, 40 miles an hour. There's nothing wrong with this road at 60, other than the fact every time you came through there was a different fence broken, so someone was going too much. So you can really see why I love this road so much. It just snakes through the woods. It's such a brilliant road. You just got to hope you don't catch up with a Honda Jazz, because they do ruin it. There's a really nice tight section here, so you watch out for the gravel again. Wow. We get to do it again, just when you think the fun's over. 1, 2, 3. And got another one. I think there's a pothole around here. Yeah, look at the state of that. You do have to be careful because it does get a lot of water down here. So a lot of the time there's potholes. You'll see how wet this is. Down there. Oh, that was a bit loose. Just when all the fun road has ended, my feet have gone numb again. Saying that, with 40 miles an hour, my bloody brain's gone numb as well. Now, bloody 20 miles an hour. I can run faster than this. I bet cyclists don't do 20 miles an hour. Cut to me getting overtaken by a cyclist. Anyway, I best put both hands on the handlebars, otherwise I get told off. The Feathers. Great pub. If you're ever in Ruthe on a Friday night, more specifically when the rugby's on or the football's on, there we go. Goodness me. Ooh, I'm in a BMW sandwich. Should we play the BMW game? Indicator yes or no? Let's find out. Put mine on. So far, no indicator. Nope. Oh yeah, there was an indicator. Right, so we're going to give her 50 points because there was an indicator for the end of it. Right, we are now heading towards Mould, up the Cloyd Gate, and we are coming out of the 20 mile an hour and we are going into a 60 mile an hour. Of course, being very good not to go too early, because everything I do is on camera. I've got to wait mate, I'm on camera. I've got to wait, I'm sorry Mr. Golf. Okay, go. Yay! Oh look, another 20. This is the boring leg of the route, I'll be honest, it's not the greatest. But you know what? It's a good start, isn't it? We're gonna go this way! Lovely.
Oop, see, there's one of the wagons I was on about before. Never mind. Right, we're on the A5104, which is just an A road all the way to Ponderosa, where the old cafe and motorbike. No, the old cafe motorbike. The old Stalls motorcycle cafe. Now, the only reason I'm wearing a helmet that's too small, which I should probably point out, is because I had this helmet when I was, well, let's just say 5 years, no, 3 years? About 3 or 4 years ago I bought this helmet. Since then my face has grown a little bit. It was a bit tight when I first bought it, but it was my first helmet and I didn't really know what I was doing. Guys at the shop fitted it. My jeans are too small. My jackets, I just about get away with my jacket in this position. Don't ask me to do anything else. I'll let you go first, Mr. Bike Man. Yeah, once upon a time I did break my jaw falling off the mountain bike, so I don't know, big ol'. So I've got 2 hangers. Ooh, the B5101 to the right, that's a good road. Again though, because it's under all the trees, it's quite wet, the road surface is absolutely diabolical. Yeah, you just pull out, mate, don't worry about it. You're going to get up to speed? Go on. It's 40 miles an hour. I was doing 40, why aren't you? Not to get angry, no need, is there? Nice little twisties. Again, this used to be a really fun little road as well. But oh look, no, 40 into a 30. You're already doing 30! Why are you braking? And I bet you can't guess what speed we're coming into now. That's right, kids! It's a 20 miles an hour! I'm getting grumpy now. I'm getting grumpy because I need a snack. This motorbike cafe's only about a couple of minutes away. Honestly, the amount of yellow you see on the side of roads now, it's just ugly. There's just no need for it. Well, there is. There's a need for safety, isn't there? My cheeks. Oh my god. See, and this as well, this used to be a 60, so rather than a 30 you could just go through these little twisties and really have some fun. Look at this, beautiful. Whee! Imagine enjoying this at about 45, 50, not even bloody 60. Right, I do believe, there it is, there's Ponderosa, whatever you want to say it, Ponderosa, that's how I've always known it. Just round this corner here is the motorcycle cafe. Where's the entrance?
So we've been from the top, Horseshoe Pass, we've come down through Nantigarth, absolutely brilliant road, one of my favourites. I've grown up around here, it's an absolute hoot of a road. Better when it was 60, obviously, but they've put the speed to 40 now. Bit of a shame. It is a small road, you don't necessarily need to do that much anyway to have fun. Then into Ruthin, over the Club Gate, and then along the B5430. Make a note of that, absolutely outstanding little bit of road. As you get to the top, it was a bit bumpy, a bit rough, a bit gravelly, so do take care on that if you do go that way. And then after that, it's just straight A road pretty much all the way to the calf. Here, the old Stalls calf. Also starting the sentence with voted the best calf, well, motorbike calf in Wales. It's evident to see why. You pull up and there's countless bikes in the car park. It's a Thursday today, so even for a weekday there's still plenty of bikes, mostly retired people, lucky bastards. But otherwise, on a weekend, you're probably looking at a car park full of them. And like I said at the top of the Horseshoe Pass, the reason we come out on the bikes in the first place is to meet people, like-minded people. You point at all the shiny bits on the bike, say, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? That's fun. That's what we like doing. And then obviously you go inside, have a coffee, and there's more stuff to look at. You've got flags, helmets, leathers, all sorts of bits and bobs, old race memorabilia. Of course, in the 50s it was the stores, then it was a pub called the New Inn, And in 2019, it was the old stores motorbike cafe. Again, obviously a bit of a link back to when it was the stores. Makes sense. So, how do you know it's a motorbike cafe? Well, blocks of wood. No, not a building site, a motorbike cafe. Why is there blocks of wood? For your kickstand. Protects your kickstand, protect the car park. But if you want to be a bit more fancy, you don't want to be like the rest of them with a block of wood, you can get a kickstand extension. And where can you get one? motoplanet.co.uk. Right, 50 or so miles later, wrapped it up. We're here, we finished here. Got me cake, got me coffee. Happy days. Highlights of the trip, got to be the Horseshoe Pass. Absolutely, the most beautiful views you will get around this area. It's a lovely chilled out ride. Stop at the top, take it all in, take photos. Obviously you have to take photos of your bike, otherwise you haven't actually been out on your bike. Take your photos, ride on through the Nantigarth as we did. Again, probably another highlight, an absolute hoot of a road. Absolute, so much fun to ride that road. One of my favourites. Now, if you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed it, please feel free, put in the comments anywhere you could suggest, any pubs, cafes, clubs, routes, whatever. We might go and have a look, film it. I'll have a good day, so that's always a bonus. And if you have enjoyed it, don't forget, like, subscribe, all that usual stuff. Now, can I have my cake now?
You can have
Yes.
cake in a minute. So don't
No,
have cake.
I'm having my cake. I'm having my cake. I'm having my cake.
He's
I'm having my cake.
had the cake.
I'm having my cake.
He's had the cake.
I'm having my cake.
Right, cut. Cut.